Well, I'm here with Sam, again, Earth Day 2026 in Prince Rupert. I'm going to go this way, it'll be easier to hold my phone. Sam, you want to introduce yourself? Because I think you're with the organization that's putting this on today, right?
Yes, yeah. So my name is Sam Martin. I am the president of the Charles Hayes Interact Club. And we are the organization that put together these wonderful covers behind us so that the public can enjoy our parks and recreational areas depending on the weather, whether it's sunny or rainy.
So these structures right here providing shade to the picnic tables, I just noticed them for the first time coming here today. They're new from your organization.
Yeah, brand new. We started the project last year, and through fundraising and getting support from local businesses and industries, we were able to fully fund it with the grand opening technically being today on Earth Day.
Sweet, thank you for that information. Now let's go on to the first question. What does Earth Day mean to you?
Earth Day to me means being out in the environment and truly appreciating especially the environment that we get to live in. Here on the northwest coast of British Columbia, we live in such a beautiful location, and we're so lucky to be in an area that for the most part will, for a good couple decades, be able to keep us safe. It's not too hot here, it's never too cold, so just really appreciating, especially on days when it's as sunny as it is today, being outside and giving back to the land.
Well, thank you very much for pointing out the region as a way that might be impacted differently than other parts. I think we're still being heard, even though the music has a lot of bass. If you were queen of the world, what would you do to help?
I think cutting back on industries that are causing a lot of pollution, definitely having them take a lot of initiative and credibility for the damage that they are doing, as well as helping and supporting organizations that are actively trying to do good for the environment. Organizations involving like cleanups, especially safe water retrieval. For example, the Rotary Club or the Interact Club is supporting a water safe project that allows other countries to transport water, clean water safely.
Sam, I'm glad you're one of the organizers because you have knowledge in a lot of these topics, so thank you very much. What are the 3 most dangerous threats to life on this planet?
Unfortunately, I kind of got to say it's humans, really. We have a huge effect on the environment, and I think individually everyone has the chance to either make a positive or negative impact, and so I think it's incredibly important to keep in mind the positive impacts that you can make. Secondly, I'd have to go with the advancement with AI and like those big data centers. Those are huge waste of clean drinking water, which is so important, especially in areas that are a lot more drier. We're very fortunate here that we don't quite have to have that issue and be scarce with our water. And thirdly, I'd have to say I think people should be more aware of their recycling habits. That is a big difference. Here in Prince Rupert, we have a pretty good recycling program. The city has taken a lot of initiative to make an impact through that, but I think educating people on what is garbage and what is recycling and keeping yourself actively educated on what you can do to make a difference.
Very good answers, and if you allow me, I will have follow-up questions.
Sure.
It's still recording. I like that in your second answer, you were pointing out, like industries that could do more, and they would do more by acknowledging their part of it, and also by funding projects that try to counteract a little bit of the harm, because that's 2 ways for them to kind of not just minimize their impacts, but also increase the healing that other organizations are trying to do. Now, in your third one, you mentioned, our species as one thing, and of course, that's why it's called the Anthropocene, right? If you believe that is happening. And you mentioned the third one also related to what we have to keep ourselves informed about, such as proper practices for recycling. The second part you said there was AI. Other than AI, if you feel comfortable, can you talk about other industries that could be, one of the worst ones that are either now impacting negatively or could be? And I have to admit that I was very disappointed that cruise ship showed up on Earth Day in Prince Rupert. For me, that was very disappointing. I don't want to guide your answer, but you can give me more about the types of industries.
I definitely, transport is a big one. Like, general global emissions are really high, but especially with things like transport, planes are a really big one. And yeah, cruise ships definitely would have a major impact, but it is really tricky to kind of come up with an alternative to that, because I mean, people want to travel, they want to see the world, they want to see all different aspects of what our beautiful planet offers. But it's just such a tricky way of how to sustainably do that, because cars give emission, and the alternative with electric cars, lithium batteries, are not really a ethical retrieval of energy. So I think, yeah, it's...
I found it interesting that you mentioned plane, and then a plane goes by. And the thing is the kind of planes that go by from here often go to places with boats.
Yeah.
And the reason people don't take the boat and pay a lot more sometimes is they don't want the inconvenience, which is, like they're part of doing a sacrifice.
Yeah.
The time, right? So that's kind of a lot coming back to our choices and being educated about the difference of, a lot of carpooling in a boat or a plane with just a few passengers.
Yeah.
Did you want to add anything else?
Not that I can think of.
I thank you very much for raising your voice so we could hear you, and I hope we did. It's a good video that I will put on my YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.